Hey guys, Josiah here with Aesthetyx Fitness. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about the 5 biggest wastes of money in the fitness world. Alright, so if you've been into fitness for any given length of time, I'm sure by now you've noticed that there are a lot of ways that you can spend money in pursuit of your fitness goals. However, there are actually very few ways that you need to spend money in order to fulfill your fitness goals, and a lot of the opportunities that you have to spend money and the things that people are trying to sell you are completely unnecessary and really just sort of cash grabs or things that are not going to help you achieve your goals in any way, shape, or form. And so in today's video, I want to quickly run down 5 things that you shouldn't spend money on when you are trying to get fitter, look better, be healthier, and feel better overall. But before I do that, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and click the little bell icon. Hey, it's free, and that way you're not missing any new content as I come out with it. And if you feel like it really helps me out if you click that little like button down below as well. Now with that out of the way, let's get started. Alright, so number 5 is a fancy gym membership. Now obviously most people at some point during their lifting career are going to need some kind of gym membership. It's so that you have access to free weights and the occasional machines, cable machines, stuff like that. But there are a lot of gyms that offer either a lot of premium services like swimming, tanning, massages, things that you don't strictly need in order to pursue your goals, or just really fancy premium gyms that have a lot of a name brand attached to them. And in those cases, you're going to be paying a lot more for the name brand and for all that extra equipment that you're never going to use than you are for just the act of, look, I need a bench press, I need a squat rack, I need some tires to flip, I need a cable machine, some dumbbells, and I'm good to go. So in those cases, looking for a more bare bones, a local gym is really going to save you a lot of money and prevent you from overspending on something that you really don't need to. Alright, number 4 is name brand fitness clothing. Now, I myself do own some name brand fitness clothing. I happen to like it. And if you're a person who, when you go to the gym, you feel better in the name brand, higher quality, higher end, and more, for lack of a better term, prestigious brands, and that's something that you prioritize in addition to your actual fitness goals, then there's nothing wrong with spending money on that. But if you're a person who is actually just trying to get efficiently and quickly to their fitness goals in the best, most effective way possible, despite what the advertising says that certain brands of clothes are going to help boost your performance in the gym and really make a huge difference, they really don't. Tech fibers are all pretty similar. Clothing overall is just going to be based mostly on what fits you and what breathes the best. So spending your hard-earned money on name brand and expensive premium fitness clothes really just isn't necessary if your main primary goal is just to get more fit and look better and get stronger and be healthier. Number 3 is workout programs. Now this is something that a lot of people spend money on when they first get into the hobby, is they find a celebrity or a YouTube personality who they like the physique of and immediately buy that person's workout program because they think, I want to look like this person, so I'm going to buy their program and that'll teach me how to look exactly like them. The fact is everybody's genetics are different, and a cookie cutter program, one that basically a person just puts out there and says, alright, this works for everyone here, just use this program, it's not going to work for every person. It doesn't really take into account your own genetics, your own needs, and your specific fitness goals. So if you want to use a program in conjunction with maybe some of their other videos that might be more tailored towards your personal stuff, so you can kind of get a faux personal training sort of experience out of it, that works fine. But in general, there are so many free fitness programs online. You can find them on lots of different bodybuilding websites, on different natural bodybuilding websites. You can find them everywhere. A lot of ones that are very scientific based and things that have studies behind them to back them up. That you really don't need to spend money on a fitness program unless A, you're getting a custom fitness program that is specifically tailored to you, or B, you have some very specific needs and desires in mind and happen to find a program that you can't find anywhere else that really addresses that specifically, that you can see the results of in testimonials. And that's the other thing you want to keep in mind is a lot of the testimonials, and you'll actually see this in the fine print on fitness programs, they'll say these are exceptional cases and are not meant to represent the overall or the average outcome of this program. So basically what they're saying is, hey, here's the 5 most successful people we've ever seen on this program, and here's their transformation. So if you're expecting to look as good as those people do using the program, chances are you're probably not going to, because they're deliberately picking exceptional cases in order to advertise the program because they want people to buy it. So that's something that, unless you have really specific goals or it's a custom program tailored directly to you, not really something you need to buy, because you can find really good programs for free on the internet. It's a great resource. Alright, number 2, and I almost considered making this number 1, but I think it's something that most people these days kind of already know, and I don't think it's as big of a problem as it was back in the 90s and early 2000s, and that is home cardio equipment. Now, if you want to have like weights and stuff at your home so you don't have to go to a gym, that's great. I think that's a great idea. If you have space in your basement or a room in your house to build a home gym, that is awesome. But like buying a treadmill or an elliptical or a stationary bike, completely unnecessary, and they can be anywhere from like $600 to like $4,000 for just a treadmill. And for free, you could just run outside. Or, if you have an indoor track in the winter, you can run there. There's no need to have a treadmill in your house, and they're just not as effective. Like, I find it harder to run on a treadmill because you're not actually making any distance progress, and it's a lot harder to just motivate yourself to keep running because you're just staying in one place. So you're going to get not as great of a cardio workout, and you're spending so much money on something that you can literally get the same or a better experience just by walking out your front door and getting outside. So when I'm preaching functional fitness and aesthetics, part of the functional fitness mentality in my mind is getting out and doing things in the real world. So if you're doing cardio cooped up in your house because you felt the need to spend $1,600 on a piece of exercise equipment, sell it, go outside and run a little bit, or bike actually outside. If you live like in Greenland and have 3 feet of snow year round, okay, fine, maybe buy a treadmill and put it in your house if you have no access to a gym. But if you already have a gym membership where that has treadmills there, you can use that. Or if it's a nice day outside, just go outside and run. Sorry, rant over, but long story short, cardio equipment is something you definitely don't need to be spending your money on. Much better things to prioritize. All right, number 1. You probably already guessed what it was going to be, and that is supplements. Now, there are some supplements that are really helpful to take. Things like whey protein and creatine, supplements that are actually going to have a tangible, study-based, science-based effect on your physique. However, most supplement companies are offering a lot of unnecessary supplements and a lot of supplements that haven't had a lot of scientific studies and work done on them before. You see, supplements like whey protein and creatine have had hundreds or thousands of studies done on them by independent research firms that conclude that they are very effective and safe to use. A lot of these other more gimmicky-based, crazy claim supplements that you're going to see out there either have like one study deliberately paid for by the company that's producing it, which is a little shady to begin with, or maybe no scientific studies behind them whatsoever. And they also happen to charge a lot for these pills that supposedly do a lot of really fantastic things and make you gain 16 pounds of muscle in 3 weeks or whatever. And so if you're going to risk spending your money on something that you don't know the safety or effectiveness of, why would you do that when you have things like whey protein and creatine that you know are cheap and effective and well-studied and safe to use? That's just my 2 cents. You do with it what you will. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, remember to hit that like button down below if you found this video informative and enjoyed it. And of course, click that subscribe button because I have new content coming out all the time that I don't want you guys to miss out on. And leave a comment down below letting me know what topics I can cover in future videos to help you train smarter and look better.